Make sure you tap that bell so you never miss a video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry, and shout out to everyone who's been watching the videos. Last time I talked about Identity, I was incredibly hard on the trailer that they released. Rightfully so. I thought that it was just like, after this many years of waiting, I thought it was really underwhelming. The developers have finally revealed more gameplay of their Town Square module that people have been waiting on. It's been delayed multiple times, and now they did a live stream today, and that's what you guys are actually seeing in the video here. Seeing uncut, raw gameplay of Identity with the developers talking over the mechanics that they're going through is the way that this game needs to be displayed. The way they did it today trumps every other trailer, everything else that they have done up until this point to showcase this game. Today is probably the best way, the best possible spotlight that they could have painted on the Town Hall module. That being said, there are some criticisms, but I want to get into the stuff that I find actually really cool about this game. So they start off in this hotel, they're running around, and they're talking about some of the interactions that you can do in the world. Apparently, everything is going to be interactive. You guys can see the clock there. They say it's actually ticking with the server time, which is super cool. There's a karaoke bar attached to the hotel they start at where you can actually go and sing karaoke. They said they didn't want to show off the music because they want the video on Twitch to not be muted, so they didn't do it today. But they also said, like, if you sit down and grab a menu, you can order food from the back and like eat a steak while people are singing karaoke. They interact with the fan on the front desk and actually turn it on, and you can actually hear the blades like whizzing, and then they turn it off. There's a lot of interactions, and they say that they pretty much want every single thing to be interacted with. Running around the town square, they didn't really show a lot of the innards of the buildings. They just kind of ran around, showed where the police station is. They showed that the streets are all named. There's an art gallery. There's a movie theater. There's just a fountain in a park. The traffic lights are actually functional, and if you drive through a red light, you could be pretty much flagged for a crime, and then if a cop pulls you over, you can get ticketed, and then if you don't have enough money to pay, you can literally go to jail. I wish they would have gone a little bit more in depth into some of the buildings, because I really don't know what this Town Square module is going to have when it launches. People are anticipating it. There's a lot of stuff here, but we didn't really get to see any in-depth stuff. They go to the tattoo parlor. They say they can't go in right now because it's going to be closed when the module launches. So I still think this was a lot better of a showcase of the game than that trailer they dropped with the police officer. I feel like the character just moving around here feels a little bit more natural, not as stiff, and you can see just some of the graphic fidelity that they got going on, some of the interactions that you were going to see. But there's still a long way to go. I'm looking at this and I'm happy with what I'm seeing, but I'm trying to figure out if it's just because of how bad that last showcase was that I'm happy with what I'm seeing here. Once the Town Hall is released, we'll be able to get our hands on and actually show you guys exactly what you can and cannot do in this game. They also said that each player is going to be able to start with a little apartment, and then as they were walking through the park, there was like chess boards on tables that you can actually interact with in a multiplayer setting, and they said you can actually buy chess boards and put them in your house and stuff like that. All in all, there is a long way to go, and the developers have been pretty open about streaming the development of some of their props. Like every time they do streams, it's props and props and props and art and assets and assets. What I want to see is just like the development of this Town Square module with more streams like this, organized like this. Now, from what I hear, the stream was a little bit delayed. They weren't really prepared going into it, but the structure of the content is where you guys need to be. Show us some development stuff of your art and your assets, what you guys have been focusing on. Show us some development on the Town Square module, and then at the end, do like a half an hour run through of some of the new things that you guys have added to the module that you're currently working on. And I feel like if you guys continue to do these things, people are going to be very happy. That being said, I think that the game is still like obviously super early. They're building it in modules. I can't see this game being like ready for like a full-fledged release until sometime past 2020. The dev team is small, obviously, but seeing the gameplay here and seeing and hearing the developers talk about how everything is interactable and how just kind of how passionate they are about making sure this thing is successful and the way that they want it. It's an interesting look into the mind of a developer, and that is kind of why I appreciate this kind of showing more than a trailer that's edited and showcases gameplay clips that just weren't really put together that well. This is how you guys need to start giving information now on, because I really enjoyed what I saw today. And with that being said, I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. My name is BigFry. If you guys want to support the channel, follow me on Twitter. Come through to the Twitch channel when I'm live streaming. That's the best way you guys can support me. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're shooting for 100,000 subscribers in 2018. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.